Just being able to do what I've done for, 25 years in my field. Like, if you look at the award, so many great legends over the course of the last 33 years have been honored, and certainly for spinal cord research. They're doing amazing things down in Miami, and it's great for me to be a part of what they're doing.
And A-Rod is being honored tonight, and some others, I think, this evening, right?
Yeah, there's a field of about 4 or 5 individuals. A-Rod certainly is headlining all of us individuals. So I look forward to a great evening. There'll be a lot of people in the building, and it's just, to be able to be honored for, my service to the game of basketball, not only basketball, but to people all over the world, because we provide so much inspiration and entertainment to people, and to be able to be recognized is an incredible honor.
The numbers over the years, I mean, I can remember 10, 15, 20 years ago, I had some friends that were involved with this, with Bonacotti and his son, and it's, I think, $120 million, $500 million has been raised overall for spinal cord research. It's incredible. And I think we're starting to see we're not yeah, there's some advances in research. Do they talk about that tonight? They bring you the state-of-the-art developmental?
Yeah, they're going to talk a lot of this about the science behind what they're doing, cutting-edge technology. But it's important because I think in most circles we all deal with something, in our families, and you take for granted, your physical health and what you do every single day. And I always see people, when you see somebody in a wheelchair, somebody walking with a cane, is like our legs carry us everywhere we go. So we got to make sure we take care of ourselves, but also those that fight. This is a great opportunity for us to celebrate them and try to find or help find a cure for this, for paralysis in general.
So you're not going to go rejoin LeBron? That's not going to happen. You tell me that's not going to happen? You never say never, or
you never say never, but my feet are firmly planted on the couch. It's going to take me a lot to get off of it. Yeah.
Why?
Well, there's so much that goes into it. You got to relocate, for one. I have 5 children. I live in Miami, Florida. They love their school. When we moved down there, they were mad that we were moving. So it does require a lot. So that's why I say you never say never, but, if the earth and wind and everything was moved in your direction, then you'd have to think about it.
He can act. And actually, when you have acted, they said you're one of the few people that can both play, and so you've got that going for you. If you're casting something, but you didn't overact, I guess. They said you had a quiet. It worked. I mean, You got good reviews.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about acting is, I think we all can act.
I don't think so. I've tried. My emotional instrument is clogged. I can't.
Well, mine is too, though.
Right. Was it? Yeah, Maybe that's why you look so restrained. You actually were.
Yeah, it truly was. But when you're asked to exhibit so many different types of emotions that you don't normally use, it's somewhat therapeutic. So just being on screen and your acting coach was like, I need more out of you. Like, give me more. And I'm like, I don't know how to give more. And then you start learning. And you tap into a side of you that you didn't know existed.
Hey, Ray, while you're here, just one question. I don't know if you want to weigh in on it. And I know you were a Nike athlete, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Colin Kaepernick, the Nike decision, their stock, by the way, has gone on now a run, even though I know there was a lot of concern when they first ran those ads. What's your take on the whole situation?
Well, I thought it was incredible, what they did. Nike has always been a cutting-edge company. Just that, they've had some of the best athletes the world has ever seen, and to be able to stand on a position of what Colin's doing, because they understand who he is and what he was standing for. Still an incredible player. He still has the capability to be out there and playing in the NFL. But for them to put their marketing campaign behind them, it makes me feel good about being a Nike athlete, because we all are trying to push the envelope in some form or fashion. And how can you dislike what he's trying to do? Because it's for good. It's for the good of all people.
So more, just back to your record just for a second, because I didn't realize that. I mean, someone's going to beat your 3-point shots in playoffs eventually. Yeah. Right? 385 though is the current record, right?
Yeah, and the one thing.
But that's pretty amazing. You can shoot.
Yeah, I definitely can shoot. I knew it like the back of my hand, but it's amazing to me when somebody told me I had a record, because I was like, I watched some great shooters in my lifetime, so I'm not any different, any more special than the next person. So I always know once you set something, it's a bar that other people try to aspire to. So
You still practice?
yeah, I still play on the weekends.
We thought Brian Sullivan, we think of him as tall, and Ray towered over Brian. But when you watch, I said, my God, you're tall. Everybody says that to you when they say you're tall.
To me, but
He's
I'm a little guy.
6'5", but they
I'm a little
say
guy.
compared to everybody else.
And put it out here and play horse. We should really see.
You should have a hoop out there. That'd be.
Or in here, actually. We got the high ceilings. We just got to get rid of these stupid lights, which don't help anyway. Anyway, Ray, thank you.
Yeah,
Good to see
thanks
you.
for having me
It's a good
on.
thing.